Hey, I'm Dr. Bozzoni. Let's talk about ADHD and hormones. Well, there is so much more we need to learn. Let's talk about it. Because women, of course, tend to present differently, more inattentive rather than hyperactive. Therefore, they tend to not get diagnosed as readily because they're not disruptive. They're more perhaps space cadetty. They also tend to be much more self-critical, often perfectionist, to get into this procrastination cycle and so on. So it just looks different often in women than in men. So what we also see is that estrogen is a key player in affecting dopamine. Dopamine, of course, is very important in focus. Now, it's not a more is better situation because dopamine is much like the Goldilocks situation. It's got to be just right for you to focus. Too little is not great. Too much is not great, right? So now let's take that to ADHD because it's thought that people with ADHD seem to have lower levels of dopamine. Therefore, when we give them stimulant medication, they seem to respond well to that to improve focus. So then look at women with ADHD who are having regular cycles. And in that regular cycle, I'm sure you know, in the luteal phase, you've got an increase of progesterone and you've got a relative decrease of estrogen, and then they kind of fall off completely, both of them, right before you start your period. So as a result, many women say they have more trouble with that prefrontal cortex, that focus, that cognitive executive functioning, specifically in the luteal phase, mid-luteal phase, and leading up into the period and into the period. So that's kind of interesting. And if we don't know that, then we don't know that we might need a little bit more support during that time. And rather than beat ourselves up about it, maybe we could support ourselves with more intentional sleep, with more intentional self-care, with maybe improved nutrition, with maybe improving or even increasing that routine that's so important to keep us on track in that situation. So power. Knowledge is power. Your cycle has power. It can give you insight, and that can help you thrive, not just try to survive and beat yourself up with ADHD and hormonal fluctuations.